What's up, Pits? Welcome back to another Cherry Pit episode. My name is Melody, as I'm hopefully you guys know that already. Today's a very special episode. Alan has been on the pod before. This is what he looks like.
Hey guys.
So today we're going to be talking about our event, Industries in Motion, that happened a week ago. 2 weeks ago now?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Wow. Yeah, my first question, I guess, is what was your favorite part of the event?
It was nice seeing everything that was planned come to fruition. A lot of work went into it from every department. But it was nice being able to, I don't know, I mean, a lot of things changed during the event, which was has to be expected.
Yeah.
But to see around, like, I don't know, to have, like, probably 100 people in one room, I think Ashley said to me, like, it's not often you see that many people in a room. And to be part of a team that really set that up, start to finish, it was really nice. It was a really sweet feeling throughout the whole evening.
Yeah, I agree. I think I agree. It was so cool to see all of everyone's hard work come to life.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of the location?
Oh, like the Siegel Center graduate business?
Yeah, and like if you were to change decoration aspects, what would you do?
Yeah, I know we got a lot of decor fans for the Cherry Pit podcast.
I really liked the decor this year.
Yeah, no, I did quite like it, and the venue itself is great. Like, I mean, for any club leaders out there who wanna book a venue, don't book this one because we do like this one, and don't book it in don't book it in the months of March. But it's a really beautiful, and I think it has a big impact on the IPs that want to come. I think just having one in Vancouver, is a much bigger sell to getting people than all the way in Burnaby.
Yeah.
But yeah, it really is a beautiful building. The only problem is there's one room in Harbor Center that's also named Siegel Center.
Right. Yeah, some of the IPs were having trouble with that, I think. But
it was really beautiful, and even the overall aesthetic, especially with graphics from Tati and their team, really great.
Shout out to Tati and the creative team.
Yeah, Tatiana Rasco. You can find her. You can add her on Instagram. But she's really great, and I mean the whole team is. But I was really happy with the overall look this year. It was really great.
You were one of the speakers tonight along with Eden, who is VP events. Did you have any nerves going into speaking in front of all those people?
I mean, I remember because I was supposed to speak more, but I was getting really sick like the few days beforehand.
Oh, yeah.
So, but in the first part, the script says like, "Hi, I'm Alan. I'm the co-host tonight," and I don't talk after the first speech. So I only talked for 2 minutes, and the co-host disappeared in the back to use the Spotify playlist for the event the whole time. But no, it's okay. I feel like at this point, it's pretty much like I don't.
You're used to it.
Yeah, but I don't really enjoy it. I don't think I do it too well.
Yeah.
It was good. I mean, Sarita stepped up for one panel, and then but Eden's a natural at that point.
Yeah, she truly is. Shout out to Eden. She was on the last episode, so you guys have heard her voice.
Yeah.
Eden is such a good speaker. So was Sarita. Those two, they were both on the pod, and like one of my favorite guests ever because they can just speak like so clearly and so like for a long period of time. They can just go, and it like sounds good all the way around. So.
Yeah, it's nice there because there's a desire to be that like public speaker for them too. Like they both have that in them.
For sure.
Yeah, and it's nice for Eden too. Like her final like send off. You know, she gets like that big moment.
True.
Yeah, I was really surprised by how fluidly everything went. But that's why we changed the structure, right? Like to instead of like having like 8 different levels of things, it was just the vague open network session with no opening remarks and an opening remark halfway through.
Yeah.
But it was. Yeah, I liked how not there weren't too many things to have to run. It was just really hour by hour.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Did you get to talk to any of the industry professionals? No,
I did not. I did not talk to any.
So
I don't think I talked to any other students either. I think I was mostly just running, making sure everything was okay. But it's okay. I think it's good that I think it's better if other students take up the time with them instead of me. Like I don't know, I feel kind of shitty if I talked to each IP and a student did not.
Yeah.
I think it's okay for our team to do it, but I think I'm too shy at that point.
Yeah, I didn't really get to talk to them too much. I talked to a couple of them, and all of them were just so kind and so awesome for coming to this event and just like being flexible with us, like putting them in so many different places and positions and talking to so many students at once. But the students all seem to really get good advice and get good conversations out of talking to them. So I was really happy to see that.
Yeah. We were stressed at the start because we didn't realize they had no water there because we thought maybe we would have water for the event, but yeah, well, at least we spent that money on water bottles for them. But I mean, it's a lot like for them to talk for 3 hours straight.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
and just be like asked so many different questions about like basically their lives, right? Like when you're an industry professional.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, like they truly are professionals, and they did so great. So.
And we had some like tough questions too, like for the panel, like some that maybe we should have been a bit nicer of or more open ended. But they I think the one question was like, well, what do you think is better for like an undergrad first starting out, private or public sector? I was like, that's a tough
That is a tough one. Yeah, for
especially in a room of many private and public sector people. Yeah. Maybe that's good feedback for next year's team.
Yeah. If you guys have any professionals in mind who you'd like to see at our future events, comment that below or tell us on our Instagram. If you have any questions that you'd like us to be asking them in our future panels, or just event ideas in general, I think it'd be nice to get some feedback from all those people too.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you so much, Alan. I'm going to have another student on here talking about her experience at the event too. So
yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, hi, we're back with Harshita. Welcome to the pod. You've never been on the pod, have you?
I've never been.
Oh my gosh, welcome to Cherry.
Thank you.
So I'll ask you the same question I started off with Alan. What was your favorite part of CIC, Industries in Motion?
Very similar to what Alan said, like just seeing all the hard work of the entire team kind of just come together. And it's just a very rewarding feeling seeing it all happen right in front of your eyes. Like you plan so much and then you're like, oh my God, this is happening. This is we're making it happen, right? And then I think it was more so the best part was not during the event, it was more so after.
Yeah.
When everyone was leaving and you just got people come up to you and tell you like, oh my God, this was a really good event. This was very fun. I had a great time talking to the industry professionals. That's like an opportunity you don't get very often.
That's true, yeah.
And it just felt like right, doing something like that.
Yeah, and I felt like all of us had a sense of like relief afterwards too.
Oh yeah,
that
was
for sure.
Great. Like I think that was because it was months of hard work for the team. So
definitely
to see it all pan out and that amazingly, that definitely did help.
Did you have any stressors going into it? Because you were a big part of like getting things done and making sure things are organized, I feel. So how were you feeling?
Thank you. Oh my God.
It's
For
true.
a second, this is like my office moment. I'm enjoying this. But no, it was pretty stressful, but I think the team, the entire team is just so great and ready to step up when someone needs help.
Yeah.
So, like, even if I was stressed, I knew that I could just talk to people and ask them to do something, and they would do it, like, in a heartbeat. There's no questions asked. There's no hesitations. And everyone within the team understands each other that well.
Yeah, that's true.
So the stress was there. I think any event you have, the stress will be there.
Yeah.
But, the team is what makes it better. And I don't think I would have been able to function in such a situation if the team wasn't good. So that's for sure.
Yeah, I agree. You definitely got to talk to the industry professionals some more.
A lot.
What did you have like a favorite conversation that you had with any of them?
Ooh, I had a couple of good industry professionals that I was talking to and that I got to talk to.
Yeah.
And they were basically telling me a lot about their lives. Like, I think my favorite one, or two of my favorite ones, were Oliver Lamb from YMCA. He's been such an amazing person to coordinate with as well. Like, even when I was emailing him and everything, it was just seamless. And he mentioned a lot about co-op, which is something I didn't see a lot of industry professionals talk about. And I think that was very necessary. Like, as students, you want to know what's the career path within your university time as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And same with Vivian. She mentioned a lot about co-ops and how Foundry itself has co-op students.
Yeah.
And I think Vivian also explained how like the culture is changing, trends are changing, and how like mental health is such a serious topic.
For sure.
But she's been able to like improve and use trends to make it more like an accessible topic, and that was something very interesting. Yeah,
that's so cool. Yeah, Vivian was also a grad of the School of Communication here at SFU, so I just, and pretty recent grad too, I think like only 2 years out or something like that. So I personally found that really cool to see like what you can do to contribute back to your school very soon after graduating, you know? Is that like something you would want to do?
I do.
Come back to one of the CMNSU's events? You know?
I definitely, yeah, that's definitely a goal.
A goal,
yeah. A goal, yeah. Come back and be like, guys, I was here.
I was here.
I was part of CMNSU too.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think that would be very interesting to see. Plus, also like I don't know when, but down the line after I graduate, make something of myself, hopefully, and I come back. It'd be interesting to see what CMNSU has
turned into. Yeah, for sure.
Because CMNSU is like a great place with a lot of potential. I feel I'm repping CMNSU up a lot.
If you want to get hired at CMNSU.
If you want to hire CMNSU, keep a tab at our socials. Like we will be updating soon. So
yeah. Mm-hmm. Or if you are a alumni of the School of Communication and want to be part of one of the CMNSU's events, hit us up on Instagram. Send us an email. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. But we also had another. I think one of my personal favorite interactions was with Grace. And I think she was also an alum. Maybe I'm wrong. Don't quote me on that. But she works at EA, which to me, like, in either electronic games or like film and music are kind of the realms I'm seeking of going into. So just seeing someone coming from that sort of sector and like being able to give us all those sponsorships and just like all of her wonderful answers, and that was really cool for me to see.
Yeah, Grace was great. Like, and she has been for our past few events as well.
Yeah, definitely.
And like her support is genuinely like really helpful. Knowing someone from EA is out there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, we had so many cool companies actually. The Canucks?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But yeah, we've had great industry professionals at the event. And I think it's only like getting better. And I know so many industry professionals who are like, we can't wait to see what future events have.
Yeah.
And that's very exciting.
Yeah, it is very exciting. Not to like throw shade at other schools, but I must say I was talking to someone who goes to another university. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say the name. But like when I mentioned that we had gathered 17 industry professionals and like had over 70 attendees coming to this event, they were shocked because they were in some sort of like student union type thing like us, and they also put on an event, and they were like, we had nowhere near those numbers of professionals or of attendees. So I was pretty proud of us after I heard that.
Like it was a great turnout. It was, I think, one of the best turnouts I've seen, and I've had experience in events. So I'm like, wow, that was good.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah, and the outreach was amazing. So kudos to comms team for that.
Kudos to us. Kudos to us.
Yeah.
And the other comms team members.
It was great. I loved it.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part?
Yeah, let me be the interviewer.
I don't know. I also kind of liked the aftermath where like students were telling us like how much they enjoyed the event, because that just really means that all of our hard work paid off.
True.
I also liked going to the keg afterwards with all of you guys, just because I got to like every time I get to talk to other members of the CMNSU more thoroughly and like maybe in less of a work setting, it just feels nice. But yeah, also the panelists, just hearing them talk and give advice was obviously so insightful. yeah, I don't know. I like the whole thing.
Me too. Me too. It was great. I'm very proud of us.
Yeah, and you guys will get to see some of the footage that Chance and I got to record.
All right, I'm excited about the interviews you guys conducted.
Yeah, that's gonna be inserted somewhere within this. Inserted now.
Right now.
Gotcha. Our footage from Industries in Motion will actually be in the part 2 of this 2-part Industries in Motion Cherry Pit season finale. So make sure you're following us here on Spotify or Apple Podcasts with your notifications on, as well as our Instagram at CMNSU, so that you could be the first to know when part 2 is out. Till then, bye, Pits.